In the previous video, we solved the problem of remove the duplicate numbers from the array. Now this time we would print the duplicate numbers that are present inside the array. First, I would create an array of some random numbers. So I would say int numbers. Now I will use the random class. I will call the random constructor, then ints, and I'll pass the size of 10 elements and within the range of 1 to 10, or let's say 20 this time. Yeah, now to array I'll call and I'll generate the array of some random numbers. Now I'll create a function. So I'll say private static. I'll return it in a set. So I'll say set of integer and I'll call the name as get duplicate numbers, and I will pass the array. So what we have to do, we have to create a set first. I'd say set of integer and I would call it scene. It's called the new hash set, and then I'll use the arrays class. I'll call the stream. I'll pass the numbers array. I'll say filter, take one by one elements from the stream. I'll say scene dot add, then I'll pass the number and I'll use a not sign, and then I'll use collect. I'll use the collectors. I'll say collectors dot to set. This will return a set of the duplicate numbers. Now I will assign it in a variable, but before that I have to use the box, and I'll say duplicates. Now I'll just simply return the duplicates set. From the main, I'll first print the existing array which contains the duplicate numbers. So a simple, I'll just print a message. Initial array after removing the duplicates. Let's say numbers. I'll print a message duplicate values present inside the array. That's it. Now if I run and see, okay, so initially we have some duplicate elements present inside the array. Let's see those are 7 and the 2. So duplicates values present inside the array 2 and 7 is printed. So this is the one way that we can get the duplicate values from the array. There is one more way to solve this problem using stream. For that case I would use grouping by. So I will first say arrays dot stream. I'll pass the numbers. I'll calling box, and then I'll collect the elements inside a map. I'll say collectors dot grouping by. Grouping the elements, uh, I'll pass one function dot identity dot identity, and the next parameter I pass collectors dot counting. So this would count the elements present inside the arrays and then it will map with the values and the count. Next I'll take the entry set from the map and I'll call the stream. I'll filter and I'll say take the entries one by one and find the value. If you found the value is greater than 1, means it's occur multiple times, then go and map the values. Take the entry uh, map dot entry get key and I'll then collect inside a set. I'll say collectors dot to set. Okay, I have to input the map. Now I'd go and assign it in a duplicates variable in the set. Just simply comment this line and save it, and now I'll run. Let's see. Okay, we have a duplicate value 5. So it's printed 5 as a duplicate value. Now again run again, this time we would see 1 because it's appeared 2 times inside the array. Now if I run again, we can see the 14, it's appeared multiple times. So yeah, these are the ways that we can find the duplicate values from the array. And so that's all for this video. Hope you enjoyed. Please like, share and subscribe. I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.